Nikita, you piece of shit. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Episode of Inside Lines Hear Me Out, the show where I give my thoughts and opinions on various topics around the world of motorsports. Oh man, I am fuming at the moment. Wow. Sorry if I don't sound 100% there. I got the sniffles today, but we keep going. Especially after I heard this news. NIKITA MAZEPIN. I'm not just saying this as an opinion like I did in the last episode. This guy 100% straight up, he needs to go. He needs to be put away. This guy needs to just piss off. And the reason why was because some update came out on social media that should basically pretty much confirm that NIKITA MAZEPIN is a garbage human being. Now, for those of you that don't know and are not caught up with the situation, basically NIKITA MAZEPIN is a Formula 1 driver, or will be a Formula 1 driver for Haas F1, posted himself groping a woman in an Instagram story. I think it was like 6 or 7 second clip in a car. Now, when this was posted, obviously there was a lot of reaction from this. Big time reaction, and 95% of it was anger. The other 5%, people were saying, oh, you're overreacting, or, oh, the girl was probably okay with it because she then posted an apology on her story not too long after the incident. But then that same girl then posted on her Instagram story, which, by the way, those two are not following each other, I believe, at the moment. And she then posted these 3 pictures, or whatever you want to call them, on her story. So let's read it, shall we? The first one is just a simple picture: protect drunk girls. The second one is advice to your younger self. She responded, mine would be, do not let anyone touch you or disrespect you again. And the third one would be, don't drink too much tequila in yacht Dubai party. And then also, don't drink with assholes, better. Okay, now, for those of you that are still finding a way to say, oh, it could be a coincidence, she could be talking about someone else. First of all, number one, you're an idiot. Number two, she is clearly talking about NIKITA MAZEPIN. More than likely, this is why I think the situation happened. A lot of people are going to say, well, why would she post those 3 things when the day after the incident, she would post an apology? More than likely, NIKITA probably went into her Instagram account and posted that apology. I won't be surprised if he did that. The dude's pretty big of a scumbag to do something like that, to try and cover himself up. And the fact that the girl was intoxicated, she probably wasn't all there to try and stop him from posting that apology. But yeah, this basically all confirms now that this case, this situation that happened, this is no longer speculation or the friend could be okay with it. No, this is straight up 100% sexual assault. All right, and the fact that the girl was intoxicated. If he did this in America, your ass would be in jail. I don't know how they do it over there in Dubai or whatever, or where in the West, or whatever that place you call. I don't know. I'm going all over the place. But if he did this in America, his ass would be in jail. Fortunately, he's got money, so probably nothing's going to happen to him because that's unfortunately how society works. And it's disappointing because I know Haas, I don't think Haas is going to do a damn thing. And the reason why is because it's been a week since the situation happened. Haas, in a situation like this where it involves 2 people, the normal thing to do was to get 2 sides of the story. Clearly, the girl was not okay with this. Haas, more than likely, would have gone and talked to the girl to talk about what happened. The fact that we've heard nothing about this still more than a week shows that they probably aren't going to do anything. But who knows? Maybe by tomorrow, once everyone now starting to gather information about this and everyone's starting to hear about these 3 pictures that she put out there, maybe Haas will then do something, because maybe they're probably going to be backed into a corner and they're going to be forced to have to do something about it, which they should. They should fire his ass. You can no longer take the greedy route. All right? You can't. This is straight up sexual assault that this man committed, all right, over the weekend. This is straight up sexual assault. No ifs, no buts. There's nothing you can say around it except sexual assault. The FIA and Haas need to take action right away, because if they don't, especially with the message that both are sending, they want the sport to be more inclusive. They want everyone to be accepted. How can you have that message when you have one of your drivers groping women and not being punished for it? In what way? That completely contradicts your entire message, your entire point of the We Race as One campaign. Just imagine, I cannot imagine the women, not only of the fan base of Formula 1 fans, because they are all outraged by this, but imagine the women in the paddock, the people in the media, the people that work with the drivers, especially the people that work on the cars and on the team, especially the women that are on the Haas F1 team. Imagine knowing you have to work with a guy that straight up groped a woman's breast and was not penalized for it. Imagine how they would feel, huh? If Haas, FIA, they don't fire him or do form or give some form of harsh punishment, that's a slap in the face to every single woman, not only in paddock, not only in racing, but just to society itself. That's a massive slap in the face to every single one of them. Because this, something like this is not accepted, and he should be fired. He should go. 100%. This guy is a prick, and he needs to go. All right? You can no longer support this type of behavior. I mean, again, this is no longer a speculation of, or it could be this, or it could be that. This is sexual assault. There's no ifs and buts about it, and he needs to go. Okay? Haas, you can no longer be silent anymore. Because eventually, because right now, this came out around 6 o'clock in America time. More than likely in Europe, everyone's sleeping. When morning hits, all of that anger, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And Haas F1, they have to make a statement. They can no longer just wait. They have to make a statement, and that statement should be only one statement. We have released Nikita Mazepin. Money should not even be a factor in the decision. I know Gunter said that emotions will not get in the way of this investigation. Emotions should be the number one thing in this investigation. How does she feel, okay? She clearly has said that she was not okay with what happened, okay? She was not okay. She did not give consent to what Nikita did to her, okay? The fact that alone should have already said, all right, Nikita, you're done, all right? We should not be waiting for Haas to make a statement. We should not be waiting if Nikita should be released. You should be gone right away. I mean, right now, I want to say sorry to the woman in that video that was groped by Nikita. I feel sorry to all the people specifically that are connected with the situation, that are in Formula One, that know about what's going on. I feel so sorry for them. Because not only, if they don't do anything, this is also a slap in the face to the women that have been victims of sexual assault. Knowing that as long as y'all got money, yeah, you can get away with anything. Which should not be the case at all. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to for this episode. At the moment, there's currently a petition on change.org that says, remove Nikita Mazepin from Formula One. 35,000 signatures is what they need. Currently, there's 33,670 at the time of this recording. I will leave a link in the description box down below. You can go ahead, check it out, sign up, because everyone has to make sure that Formula One and Haas know that we are not okay with this situation. No one, in whether it's Formula One, NASCAR, IndyCar, wherever the case may be, no one should feel uncomfortable. Especially in Formula One. No woman should feel uncomfortable, whether they're in the paddock, as part of a team, as part of media, or wherever, or in the grandstands as a race fan. You cannot have that if he is there. You cannot have that if Nikita Mazepin is still employed by Haas and is a Formula One driver and is in the paddock. You cannot have that. You just can't. Part of me, I don't know why, but part of me feels like that nothing's going to happen from this because money talks. But there is another part of me, there's a sliver of hope, that hopefully the FIA and Haas take the good route, take the moral route, and fire him, because he said it once, I'll say it again, he needs to go. Thank you all for hearing me out. My name is Jet. See you next time.